Hey, darling, how are you? I hope you're doing amazing because I know that I am. Welcome to yet another episode of the Teacher Easy podcast with yours truly, Catherine Storing. Oh my God, I'm so excited. I hope you are having an amazing day. As you can tell, for those watching the video, that the curls are popping, and I'm like, okay, cannot waste when the curls are popping. So let's do the episode early and let's get to it. So thank you so much for coming. You know that this podcast is all about business and for amazing queens just like you that are mompreneurs, that are kingdompreneurs, that have amazing talent, that have great content and are looking for ways to monetize it so you can help more people, so you can help yourself and your family and live in your purpose. That's what the podcast is about. Don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss any of the goodies, any of the new episodes that we have every Thursday morning. And most of the time we have been releasing them early because you guys are awesome and you are always waiting for them. So thank you so much for subscribing, commenting, sharing, and doing all the things. So thank you so much. Today we have all about the business. We have been warming up on the podcast. Hopefully you have been listening to the first episodes, and now we're diving right in on strategy and helping you take your content to the next level. So if you don't mind, today we're going to talk about the 10 mistakes, the 10 course creation mistakes you are making. We're going to talk about those, and hopefully by the end of that, you're going to stop making those mistakes. How about that? All right, let's get right into it. Mistake number 1, you're staying stuck in the how to get started. Oh my God, if I had a nickel for every time I hear people tell me about the course and how they have to do all the things and they have to figure out, okay, but how do I do this and how do I do that? And it's like, stop. The how is the easiest. There's so many platforms, so many tools. And I talked at length about my favorite tools inside my book, Teacher Easy, the Teacher Easy book. There's so many platforms and so many people that could help you. You can hire someone to help you. The how is the least of your worries. You need to concentrate on the content, not the how. So number 1, you are stuck thinking about how I'm going to put this together, okay? Mistake number 2, trying to figure out what people need on your own. I have made that mistake so many times. I haven't in a long time, but I did at the beginning. And that is trying to figure out from your own mind, from where you are today, what your audience actually needs without asking them. That is a big no-no. You need to ask them. You need to be listening to what they're saying, the questions that they're posting, how they are interacting with you. They will tell you. I promise you, they will tell you. Mistake number 3, creating your entire course before you talk to your audience. Listen, I have done that. I remember the time that I spent so much time and so much money on this program. I created the whole entire thing, like all of it, just to find out that it was not what my audience needed. I mean, it was a great course, but not for that audience. I would have to build like a whole entire new audience and figure out who wanted it. And at the end, I didn't even get to use it. I spent all that time putting it together. So you need to ask them first, before you put the whole thing together. You need to talk to them first. Very important. Number 4, charging too little for your course. That one is a big one. It is a big, big, big one. Why is that? Because you can start charging little, but it's hard. It is so hard to, it is so hard to go and raise your price. It is so hard. So you might as well start with the price that you feel it's fair. The price that you feel is fair for your thing, for your course. So don't start too low. I see people charge like $7, very little, like $27. They don't charge that much for their course. So they put all this effort and all these resources and all these tools, and they don't even break even. They don't even make any money. It is crazy. It is crazy. So please do not charge too little for your course. This is when you know things are live. I had to go and stop and tell my niece and my sister to be like, listen, guys, I'm recording a podcast right now. So zip it. All right, I was a little distracted. Back to the podcast. Number 5, charging too much for your intro course. I see that a lot. And you're like, well, Catherine, you just told me not to charge too little. Why now are you telling me to not charge too much? The key is your intro course. The first course that you introduce into the world should not be like $1,000, should not be like $500. It's an intro course. You want to get people started. Usually people that are starting are not likely to spend a lot of money on a course. So think of a price that is friendly, like beginners friendly, like $99. That's like the sweet spot. I remember back when I used to be really, really bad at buying courses, that I would buy things. If it was under $100, I would just buy it. I wouldn't open it. I wouldn't use it. It was just a good idea. I would just buy it. You know, eventually, probably I will go back to it. But most of the time, I just bought it because it was under $100, like, you know, whatever. So don't charge too much for it. Mistake number 6, complicating the creating process. And listen, I hear you. If you don't know how to do something, you might think it's really, really difficult to do, but it really is not that difficult. Stop overcomplicating the process. Don't think you have to have this big production. Like I see people having, like, they want to hire videographers and they want to have rent a studio and get like brand new clothes and all of these things, like all this equipment for a course that they haven't even sold yet. And I don't want to jump into too much there because I'll tell you something else coming up. Yes, I don't want to go into the next one. But keep it simple, baby. Just keep it simple. Don't shoot it like I use my laptop. I have a camera and I have like external mics, but I just use my phone. A lot of times I use my phone. I use my laptop. I use my Snowball mic, even though I have other fancier ones. This one is amazing. I love it. It works. Keep it simple. You don't have to get new clothes. Listen, who cares? What you have is perfectly fine. Unless you have nothing, then you have to get some clothes. But even then, they don't even have to be new. So keep it simple. Use what you have in your hands. And if you don't have anything, then reach out to a friend that more than likely has stuff. Like my friends can reach out to me because I have a studio. I have the lighting. I have the mics. I have everything, right? But even then, I don't use all the stuff that I have. So go figure. Mistake number 7, delaying the launch. Delaying the launch. I don't want to tell you how many friends, because maybe they'll figure it out, because it's a few of them that they've been saying they're gonna launch something for the longest time. Since I pretty much met them. Oh yeah, I'm gonna do a course. Sure, I will. It's coming for my birthday. It's coming for Christmas. It's coming for whatever date. And it's like, when is that going to happen? Because I haven't really seen anything yet. Don't make it into a thing. Don't make it into an event. Don't make it into like a wedding or like your big old birthday. Launch it. You can always make it better. That's one thing that I tell people all the time. You can always make it better later, but you got to launch it. You're not going to know what it needs unless you launch it. Seriously, you're not going to know. I promise you, you're not going to know. I was telling somebody, either Friday or Saturday, that the reason why I got to write so many books so quickly was because I kept making mistakes. And every time I wrote a book, I made better mistakes. I made smarter mistakes. I made new mistakes. And then the old mistakes I would leave behind and I make new ones. And that meant that I was growing. I was learning, but I would not be able to be where I am today if I hadn't made those early mistakes. Does that make sense? Don't delay the launch. Just get it done. Just put it out there. You can always upgrade it. I remember I bought a really expensive program over last summer, and the coach just changed it. And she said, hey, I changed it. Here is the new stuff. I was so grateful. I was like, oh my God, that was amazing. Thank you so much. I didn't think anything of it. She just changed it and made it better. And I was happy. So there you have it. Don't delay. Just get it out there. All right. Number 8. This is a big one. Copying what Sally and Mary Jane are doing. Okay. I see that all the time. You're like, oh, so-and-so did a course and she did it like all outside. I'm going to do that. Or she did a course about mindset. I'm going to do a course about mindset too. It's like, but mindset is not even your thing. Like, why are you trying to be like everybody else? Like, keep an eye on your paper. Like, do your thing. Stay in your lane. You don't have to be like everybody else, okay? They're doing that because that's what they're supposed to be doing, hopefully. Maybe they're copying somebody else too. You have been given your marching orders. You have been told where you need to be. Be there. Just do that. Don't try to be like everybody else. Just be like the person that you have been called to be, okay? And the creator that you have been called to be. Nothing else and nothing more. All right, we have 2 more mistakes that you're making, and hopefully you are enjoying this and learning and taking mad copies and mad notes because this is, I wish I'd known this stuff when I started. So let's take a quick intermission, if you will. I want to talk about something that we have coming up that I'm so excited about, especially for people that want to, need to, and have to, and must create a course. In a few weeks, we're having our Teacher Easy virtual retreat. It's as exciting as it sounds. It's 3 days where we get together virtually. You don't have to travel anywhere. You don't have to leave the comfort of your home. And we get to work together with a very small group of people. And I'll walk you through the entire process of the 10-step formula to teach your easy. And the best part is that at the end of those 3 days, you should have a course. I'm so excited. It's going to be amazing. So definitely check it out. I'm going to put the link in the description, but the link is teachereasy.com/virtual retreat. teachereasy.com/virtual retreat. There you're going to get all the information, and we have one coming up very soon. So make sure that you don't miss it because it's going to be explosive. It's going to be amazing. All the tools that I use, I'm going to be sharing my screen and showing you how I actually create courses. I'm telling you, it's going to bless your whole entire life. It's going to be amazing. So make sure that you register, find out all the details, and get started with the program. I am going to be sending out the book, which is so awesome. It is a hardcover book. They told me that it's already in the mail. I'm so excited. I got some advanced copies, but the shipment for you guys is coming out very soon. So you'll get it before the retreat begins, but no worries because you'll have the audio book as well to listen to. So you don't even have to worry about getting the actual book. You're going to have the audio book to go through the process and all the other goodies that I have added. So I don't want to bore you with the details. Go read it on your own. I have a video for you right on the website that I told you, teachereasy.com/virtual retreat. That's where you can go. Okay? All right. Back to our original programming. We have 2 mistakes left. Mistake number 9. Your first course is not your everything course. I've seen people try to jam everything they know into their first course. Like they make it so overwhelming for their students because they're trying to give them everything, not realizing that it took them years to learn what they know. Like even when I was writing the Teacher Easy book, I didn't add everything I know there because it would be too much. It would be unfair. Now, it's very meaty. It has a lot of the things that I know, but what I did was that I created other products that are supplementary, that are complementary to the Teacher Easy formula. But I didn't throw in everything in the kitchen sink because it would not be good for my students. And also, that's not scalable. If I teach you everything I know at once, more than likely, you're not going to finish. You're going to get overwhelmed. You're going to get frustrated. And 2, what else can you come back for? In all honesty, like if I give you everything I need for that I know for $99, how on earth am I gonna scale my business? Because then I have nothing else to teach you, and then I won't be able to walk you through at the level and at the detail that I want you to. So your course doesn't have to have everything. Okay, it's the beginning. You can have different levels. There's levels to this thing. Okay. All right, awesome. Number 10 is probably the last one, not the least, very, very important one. I've seen people investing in their course before they sell it. Do you hear that one? Investing in the course before they sell it. That is a big no-no. That is like a big, big, big fat no. I've been talking about it for a while. When I put together the first edition of the Teacher Easy formula, I did everything myself. I did the cover, I wrote the copy, I created a sales page. I didn't involve my team at all. I did it all because I was kind of testing it. Like I was just the first edition. I was doing the audiobook first. And I didn't invest any money. I got everything done myself. And then when I pre-sold it, then I went ahead and I got another cover done. And I still did not invest fully on having a printed copy like I did now. And of course, I even invest more money to make sure that you will have a hard copy because you're going to be referencing this bad boy a lot. So I wanted to make sure that you would have a good, solid foundation where that you would not worry about your book falling apart. So that's why I did that. That's when I invested when I did the third edition. But I didn't invest the first time or the second time. I needed to make sure that I could validate the idea, that people actually wanted what I had. Once I knew that, then and only then did I invest once or twice. I invested 3 times. Best money I ever spent. But I got paid first. And that's what I want for you too. I want you to get paid as well, because what's the point of investing a whole bunch of time and you don't even know if people want it, right? It is that simple. So awesome. Thank you so much for listening, or you guys watching. I'm so excited to bring you another episode of the Teacher Easy podcast, where I bring you solid teaching where you don't have to worry about your ears, because I'm not going to say any choice words. You're not going to be hearing things that are not in alignment with your faith and what you believe. It is solid stuff that you can implement in your business right away and start making some serious money. So thank you so much. Don't forget to subscribe, and so you don't miss any of our new episodes that come out every Thursday. Remember that I love you. I'm rooting for you. I'll see you super duper soon. Don't forget to tell me, what of these mistakes are you making? Which one? Let me know. Just send me a DM on Instagram. Send me a DM on Twitter via Catherine Storing and let me know. So I see if I can help you, and so you don't make those mistakes anymore. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you super duper soon.